We are back once again, playing the same game we've been playing. I guess we've been playing a little bit of Call of Duty, but we got some more Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Oh, we're finally about to dive deeper into the story here. It's been a little bit since we got some story action going. I did some off stream playing. I was doing some side quests and whatnot. Might complete one of those before I hit the story, or might just go straight for the story. So we'll see what happens. Did you see that? It said, if you drop something on the ground, a passerby may pick it up if it suits them. Imagine dropping something and fucking 10 hours later, you find some dude wearing it or using it to try to kill your ass. That'd be crazy. I actually got to turn this quest in, and I'll go turn this one in, and then we'll see where we're going to go from there. Wrong button. Upgraded. Pebbles finally got her upgrade. So she's fast now. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Wait, let me mark where I'm going first. Wrong one. Watch this. Oh, go, Pebbles. Oh, look at that. She kicking. She kicking.
Go.
Look at her. She moving. And her stamina's a lot better. Look at her. Could just sprint forever.
Go.
Oh, we're skirting.
Quick.
That's a wolf. And that's a cliff. Let's kill this person, then we'll fast travel over there.
You're mine.
Oh, you're mine? Right in your fucking throat. Oh, well, you're gonna die here. Dead. Take my hunting arrows back. Dried perch, that's good. Ration, I'll take that. I'm surfing. Am I swerving that corner? Whoa. What did you have on you? Nothing. 4.2 grosh and ain't even worth my time. ESPN update from Schefter. Yeah! Yeah! I don't know. Look at that. Joey Bosa has been released by the Chargers. That means the Niners are about to have both Bosa brothers cooking the league. Hopefully, ghouls or whatever is still out here.
You have a kind master, huh?
Ghouls.
Who just came barging?
What are you barging in here?
You're not allowed here.
Ghouls, I need to talk to you.
Casper is with the Lord now.
That's the last flea out of the mattress. Good job, Henry. What about the ring? Have you got it?
I've got it here.
Aye, that's the one. Nice and shiny. It matches my eyes, don't you think?
Do you think I could have it?
I don't know. I was going to keep it for myself, since the bastard left a scar on me with it. But all right, you rid the world of that bastard, so I suppose you deserve it.
Thanks, Gules. If Casper was the last of your band, then we've got them all.
Indeed. The local lords can rest easy once again.
And what about you?
Aye. Me too, for that matter. If you hadn't taken care of them, it'd just be a matter of time before they came to take me out. I'm nothing but a bloody turncoat to them now. And the punishment for that is harsh. On both sides. So thanks, Henry.
What's next for you?
Now? Serving Lord Sameen. Now that I've put my past to rest, hopefully he'll be able to trust me.
That'll be quite the change, no?
Yeah, it sure will. I just wonder if I'm not too old. If it's not too late for me already. I don't know if I can get used to it, but I reckon we'll see.
You're welcome. It was my pleasure.
Likewise. And actually, here, managed to get a bit of silver out of Sameen.
Silver.
Lord knows you deserve it.
Thanks. Well, I suppose this is goodbye.
Come and see me anytime. You're good, Henry, I'll give you that. But there are still things I can teach you.
I'd like to learn something.
What do you want to know?
Swordsmanship. I want to keep upgrading
I'm
that.
interested in sword fighting.
Thanks. I'll teach you one trick, but it'll take time to learn it.
Hey, you're not allowed here.
I'm sorry.
God bless you.
Correct, you night crawler.
I'm sorry. Ooh, vitality. Yes, 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 yes. I guess this one. I guess this one. And then I should have combat swords. That one's next, but this one I've been using charged attacks quite a bit.
Good evening. What you... Take care, friend.
I might swerve in that corner. Whoa. Damn, I hit that. I hit that.
I found the place where we can harvest saltpeter. You just head out of Troskovitz towards Apollonia, carry on alongside the road, then head off it at the right spot. Only it's not a pit, it's 3 piles of earth. The gravedigger Ignatius drove me there himself.
And is it the real stuff? Did you taste it?
Yeah. And I hope I never have to do that again. Ugh. I think the experience has changed me forever.
Oh, come on. You whine more than Zinnik. It's just commonplace salt. I was hoping it'd be closer. To go all the way to Apollonia. If I send 2 wagons, that should be enough.
What should I do?
That means I could mix a barrel and a half.
Krazel, focus. What else do you need from me?
Oh, sorry. What were you asking? About a reward? It's right here.
Thanks. How's it going with the golem?
Well, the whole thing is really appealing to a scholar of my field of interest and important for humanity. But certain circumstances have emerged which, unfortunately, move its creation somewhere further into the future.
Wait, what do you mean? So there won't be any golem?
Not for now.
What about all the niter? The life essence?
I admitted to myself it's maybe too much to take on, and I decided to go back to my roots.
So the search for saltpeter was for nothing?
Not at all. The saltpeter will help us create primordial matter. The origin. Chaos. Materia prima.
God. Here we go again.
As alchemical scholars, we actually have only one task before us. To penetrate the diaphanum and find out where it gets its disposition and power from. Only then will we understand the nature of the shadows.
Eh?
I'll explain it to you.
Tell me then. So what's the next task, Krazel?
There's a quiet whisper coming from the open gates of Trotsky, carried by the wind all the way here to me. Do you hear it too?
No. I reckon my ears aren't that good.
Scribe Erzim received a chest from Prague, and in that chest...
Hermes Trismegistos' document?
No, a book. And from an author even more venerable than Hermes. It's thin, with a sand-colored cover, embossed. Ordinary at first glance. But the treasure's inside. You might say it's a kind of alchemist cookbook.
So you're gonna have me go and pick some locks at the castle, eh?
Did I say anything about stealing? No. When the castle was still closed, I planned to get the book through the castle chamberlain, with the help of a certain woman. But now that you have access to Trotsky yourself, it'll be much simpler.
What about that certain woman? What was your plan?
That's old news. The central figure is now the Trotsky scribe, Erazim. He's a great lover of knowledge. I'm sure he'd be happy to indulge another kindred soul and lend him the book, indefinitely and voluntarily.
Let's hope so. I'll pray I'll be able to convince him, and that I won't have to ride around Trotsky picking up carcasses again. Or worse.
Just do your best. The book is the last piece of the puzzle. The very last. But looking back at your two previous tasks, I have no doubt you'll be able to handle the third just as well. Go and see Erazim and ask him about the book. Then you'll see how difficult it will be to get your hands on it. Best of luck, Henry.
I reckon I'll need it.
Opus Magnum. Magnum.
Greetings.
Greetings to you two.
Let's read this book. Alright, book is read. Let's check on my skill upgrades. Stealth, yes sir, yes sir. You can be very stealthy on picking locks and pick by people. I like that one. Let's check this ring though real quick, like. I might swerve in that corner. Oh. Mm. 7 hours of sleep. It's a good night's rest. $72. Oh. $87.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you better fucking be sorry, dude.
Good day to you.
Oh, you mutt.
Let's clean off. Since I'll be dirty. They still hate me in Troskowitz. No. See what's going on with the man.
Have you lost something?
Quite the opposite, my friend. I am finding something. Treasure, to be exact. If it matters to you.
Treasure?
I don't know yet, but this map here says it. At least I hope so.
Maybe I could look at the map? I might be able to help you.
Well, I am a bit stumped. I need all the advice I can get, but you'll give it back, understand?
Of course. Don't worry.
Give it back, you hear?
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but, you've been deceived.
What?
This is no map. I've seen a fair few in my time, and this is just a bunch of scribbles.
What? But how can you tell?
Well, I thought it was odd just from the parchment it was scrawled on. It's very delicate, and the lines... It looks like no map I've ever seen. Sorry.
Fuck. You might as well keep it then. Huh?
I'm not whistling at you, dude.
Damn
What the...
it. I thought that something was going on here.
No, nothing was going on here, you donkey. Nothing.
Quick!
Go!
I might swerve at that corner. Whoa, whoa. Bitch, hold on tight.
Ka! Ka! Quick! Ka! Quick! Quick!
See, Pebbles got that thing on her now. She be moving.
Whoa! Whoa!
Gotta go find the scribe.
Hey, you. You done something I should know about?
I'm not doing anything. You're doing a great job keeping watch.
You'd better believe it.
Or I'd cook you if I could. Who's this? Jack? I don't know you. Bro, where the hell is the scribe? He is up there, boy.
What kind of tasks do you do for Lord von Burgov?
Rare ones, lad. His lordship spends little time.
He's got glasses.
As the royal chamberlain, he has to be in Prague most of the time.
What does the Royal Chamberlain do?
I understand, lad. You're asking about his authority, eh?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know anything at all about him.
Sir Otto von Burgo is the royal chamberlain. Subcamerarius in Latin. He's one of the 9 most powerful officials in the kingdom. He manages the royal towns and monasteries, approves the councillors and abbots in them, and appoints the royal judges.
Why does Sir Otto have to be in Prague so often?
Because that's the seat of the royal court, and our lord is one of the highest royal officials. Praga caput regni, young man. Prague is the heart of the kingdom. All the political threads come together there. It's where they handle administration of the country. If you want to be somebody, you have to go to Prague, or to Moravia, to that traitor Jobst of Luxembourg.
Excuse me, but why do you consider Margrave Jobst a traitor?
And what else should I call a person who only looks out for any chance to benefit himself?
But now he's fighting for King Wenceslas, isn't he?
Jobst has changed sides so often it's impossible to keep track. But, to give him credit where credit is due, unlike our king, he's a great politician. Wenceslas wasn't even able to hold on to the imperial crown that his father passed on to him before he died. Yes, indeed. One day that bloody Margrave Jobst of ours is going to make it big. He might even become the emperor himself.
Why doesn't Lord von Burgov free our King Wenceslas from captivity in Vienna? He's powerful enough for that, isn't he?
It's politics, boy. Pure and simple.
I understand, but could you explain it a bit more for me? Why did they take our king captive? And why did the Czech lords let Sigismund spread all over the country like a plague?
That's complicated. Back during the reign of both King's father, Emperor Charles, the nobles gained great wealth and power. And when young Wenceslas came to the throne, he didn't have enough experience or courage to stand up to them. That's why he surrounded himself with faithful lower lords and entrusted them with all the royal offices.
I reckon the high nobility didn't like that, eh?
You're damn right they didn't. They conspired against the king and established their League of Lords. That started a protracted war, dragging the king's cousins, Prokop and Jobst of Luxembourg, into it. But King Wenceslas was stubborn, unyielding, and, unfortunately, also often drunk. He preferred to run away from politics to wine, women, and the hunt. It was only a matter of time before the lords conspired with his brother, the Hungarian King Sigismund. A year ago, they got together and captured Wenceslas in Prague, and Sigismund had the royal castles occupied by his allies. They secretly took the king to Vienna, where his...
So von Burgov and the others want Sigismund to be king?
Not at all. Soon they discovered they'd miscalculated, and that Sigismund wanted the whole country for himself. And now, they can't agree on what to do about it. I think that's why Lord von Burkhoff received your message. He's trying to find new allies among the lower nobility.
Who are among Wenceslas's opponents?
Who do you think? All the nobles in the League of Lords, of course. The most powerful are Henry of Rosenberg, Henry of Hraditz, Boresh of Riesenberg, Bohuslav of Schwamberg, and our Sir Otto von Burghoff, too, so far.
But we serve Sahanish of Lipa and Radzig Kobyla.
Exactly. They're representatives of the lower nobility, who always stood faithfully by Wenceslas because he handed out royal positions to them.
Ah, damn politics.
On the contrary, boy. It's only thanks to politics that von Berghoff didn't send you two to the gallows straight away.
I'd like to learn something.
What is this about?
I heard some interesting books from Prague have arrived at the castle. There's one I'd like to borrow. An alchemist's cookbook. A sand-coloured cover, embossed.
Yes, several rare and astonishing books have arrived from Prague. But why are you interested in an alchemist's cookbook, of all things?
I've heard there are some interesting ideas in it. Every alchemist is in dogged pursuit of wisdom, especially those from Prague.
Perhaps you know more about that book than I do. Well, I'll have to disappoint you. Lord Nickvard Libak helped me sort the new books at the time, and the one you're looking for caught his attention. He left with it before I could even discover what it's about. All I remember is the author's initials, B.B. I'm fairly benevolent when it comes to lending books, and I appreciate Nickvard's help, but he's had it borrowed for an excessive amount of time now. I'd like to ask him to return it, but he's been avoiding me.
I'll have a talk with Nickvard and find out what the problem is.
You think I haven't tried? But since you've already offered to address this pressing situation, listen to what I've learned. It seems Nickvard lost the book. I've warned him repeatedly not to carry borrowed books around with him, but to leave them in his chamber and read them there. But Nickvard is old and stubborn, and this is how things turn out.
The price of such a book must be incalculable. People like Nickvard are too dumb to understand.
But I digress. As I said, Nickvard is intentionally avoiding me. But I've made headway. I've managed to find 3 people who've spoken to him recently. Bertha, the cook, Regina, the maid, and Hirsch, the hand.
I reckon those aren't the only 3 people that know him.
I'm surprised that he's ever spoken to anyone but myself. Nickvard is a loner. Which is also why I suspect something bad has happened. Now that he's decided to leave his shell, that is. But I'm afraid that's all I've managed to find out. Since Lord von Berkhoff's arrival, I've been preoccupied with other matters.
I thought you had the book on you. But since you don't, I'm not going to go around looking for it.
That's a pity. Yeah, I'll just have to hope Nickvard's conscience will catch up with him and he'll come by himself. Continue investigating. I might have time for that once the papal schism is over.
Greetings.
Bertha, instead of devils, I need your help now with Nickvard. The scribe told me you might know something about him.
Well, I'm waiting for Lord Libak to stop by. I brewed him another phial of medicine, but I don't even know if the last one helped. I told him to stop by for another one soon. I reckon he must be feeling better.
Nickvard needed medicine? For what?
I can't say. I promised Lord Libak his secret is safe with me, as well as his phial of medicine.
Oh, come now. Nickvard misplaced an important book somewhere. A sort of alchemist cookbook. I need to find it.
I remember the recipes by heart. And Lord Libac's secret is so...
Listen, Bertha. Do you realise your stubbornness is making everything more difficult? Nickvar could have got himself into a lot of trouble by borrowing that book. Maybe somebody tried to kill him, and you don't even know about it. You think he's suffering from rheumatism or something?
Aye, right, I'm sure that's how it is. Like Lord Libac is part of...
Well, if a nobleman's secret is worth so much, how about this? That'll buy you more than one book.
I suppose Lord Libac wouldn't mind. And do you have the exact amount?
Of course.
So many groschen. I promise I'll split it with Lord Libac when I see him, and I'll explain everything.
But now tell me, what's the medicine for?
Well, it's a common potion for a bellyache. Just better tasting. It helps your meals go down easier and come out slower the other end. In that regard, Lord Libac had, well, how to say it? Everything came out much too quickly.
Nickvar didn't have time to run down the stairs, eh?
It was in the privy down below the Crone, by the training ground below the guardhouse. I helped him clean his hose and made him the medicine, and I promised that I wouldn't say anything. Lord Libac is quite particular about the impression he makes on... That's why he didn't use the privy near the maids' quarters, though it's closer to his chamber, but to the arena instead, and only when there weren't any soldiers around. But this time, it...
Is that all?
What else is there to say? It happened, I must say.
I don't know if the...
Well...
Thanks anyway.
Sorry.
So it's probably not in here. Yeah, no book. Let's have some wine.
I'm in no mood for nonsense, so no messing about. Got it?
Ah, don't worry. I'm a saint.
The hell is down here?
What are you doing here? It hasn't been safe around here as of late.
Ah, don't worry. I'm a saint.
You better be.
He complained to the bailiff, saying the oak's dangerous and has to go.
Christ, there'll be nothing nice left here at this rate.
Don't worry. When's the last time you saw the bailiff get anything done on time? That tree will still be here long after we're...
This is new.
doggy. Good boy. I went past your garden, and that's not.
How can I help you?
Alright, see if I. No.
The Lord be with you.
Alright, new book learned, nice. Where the hell is the hand? Oh, I'm trespassing. What?
I'm sorry.
Day to you.
Could kill you if I wanted to.
We may be made worthy of the promises of Christ. Poor. Greetings. What brings you?
I've sinned, Father.
Your reputation and deeds precede you, wretch. Get on the path of repentance, or you shall never find salvation.
I'll do it some other time.
As you wish.
I'd like to...
What is this?
I can't do that. It's all my money.
Careful.
Beautiful. That's allowed.
Fuck me.
God be with you. How's the watch going?
afternoon.
Do you know where I can find Nickvard? The scribe said you might know.
Erazim is suddenly interested in Nickvard and me. You don't say. But when I need him to read something for me, he never has the time. I'm sorry.
I was asking about Nickvard.
Aye, I heard you. Say, can you read?
I can.
In that case, would you mind reading this message I have from Nickvard?
Show me. Dear Mistress of the Chambers. What is it?
Oh, what I wouldn't give to get messages from someone else. Say, Lord Capon. Never mind. Read on. Though I reckon it interests you more than me.
Persevere. We shall soon escape the dungeon of those two women. Cursed fate, however, has placed an obstacle in my way. The heat of the Lightbringer's potion is working, and I can feel my insides being reborn. But when the last remnants of old age left my body, something else was washed away with them.
How much longer is it?
Not much. My damn clumsiness has sent all of the Lightbringer's secrets into the void, but fear not, I shall get them back. May this be the first task on the road to your liberation. That's it.
Beautiful.
True enough. Nickvard has a flair for the dramatic.
My, that's Liebach for you.
But what does it mean? Can you explain any of it to me?
Lord Liebach has taken a liking to me. I suggested to him it wasn't proper for a noble to have an affair with a maid. He thought I meant he was too old for me. But then he found what he calls the Lightbringer's potion book. He said it would light a flame in him that would burn out all that's old. So I suppose it worked. Hooray!
I know the book he's talking about, but what does he mean, into the void?
Look, can we stop talking about this? I feel a little uncomfortable here, talking about some old lovelorn nobleman.
I need help. You can give it some thought, can't you?
No! And now leave me alone.
What is that?
Where is the torch?
Down in a cell.
Bloody rain.
I think I'll go.
Off you go.
Wrong way. Now I'm looking for a hand. Could he be down here? The fuck's that music that just started playing?
What can I do for you?
Greetings to you.
Hey, listen. Say thumb.
Thumb?
Stick it up your butt.
That was retarded.
You have a kind master, Amos. Pissing down again. I heard you're in need of money, friend.
Good day to you. I'm sorry.
Is that him?
Oh dear, oh dear. Such a nice day it was, eh, Henry?
Jesus Christ be praised. Greetings to you too.
Is that him?
God bless, sir. Greetings to you.
Might have to watch this dude get a bath.
Good day.
Where the hell is Harash?
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Greetings.
Got your head in the clouds again, haven't you?
That's because I love him. There's no one in the world as beautiful as him.
That's blasphemy. You'll end up in hell.
A love as pure as mine can't be a sin. It's a gift from God himself.
What are you on about?
Where the fuck is this dude? Hirsch, where's Hirsch?
Praise God.
Oh.
What the? I thought I closed it. Who could have done it?
Alright, let's see if we can find this fool. I don't know, dude. I think I have an idea where he's at. I just watched a fucking video about it, but I don't think he's in the zone.
Sunday. You're kidding. Who was it? Some vagabond. God rest his soul. And get this. Miller Boschka says...
Lord be with you.
Alright, fucking finally, dude.
I'm looking for Nick Vard. The scribe told me you might know something about him.
Hey, Nick. I mean, Lord Libac. I almost forgot about him. I suppose his task wasn't so pressing, hmm?
What task?
Nick Libac, that is, entrusted me with a big task quite a while back. He's a castle lord. Obviously, I had to obey him. But then I heard what another castle lord was planning, von Berghoff, and I had to obey him even more. He says there's a war on. So here I am, ready to go off to battle.
I need to know more about what Nick Vard asked you to do.
No. There are new rules now. You have to prove you're not a spy.
What are you blathering about?
Von Berghoff said there's a war on, right now. I told him, watch out for spies, Sir Otto. But fear not, I know how to sniff them out. You're a spy yourself, ain't you?
I'm not.
Ha! That's exactly what a spy would say. That's why you have to be vetted, to see if you're the side that Nick Vard's on, just so you know. We're all friends here. You can join us.
I'd like to.
Hold your horses.
Tell me what you want from me, then.
A sword.
Sword? What sword?
A long and very good one to help me deal with other spies. If you bring it to me, I'll know you're not an enemy spy who should fear me. Forge one, buy one, or even steal one maybe from one of the guards at the training ground or down by the gate. During the day, they're not in the towers anyway.
Steal a sword? That sounds like something a spy would do.
Not a spy who wants to help von Berghoff's most loyal servant. By servant, I mean me. See, once I get a sword, I'll fill you in on Nick Vard's...
You wanted a sword?
I don't want an
Listen.
Don't try any word deeds, talk loud.
I'll think of...
Guess I'll go build a fucking sword real quick.
I'm sorry.
So, I went to see my brother.
You silly doggy.
That's good. Iron. Pixel steel iron. Pixel steel iron.
What would you like?
What do you have?
Oh well, what can you do? Farewell then. How can I help you today?
Show me your wares.
Show me your wares.
A word about the price.
Make an
Aye,
offer.
you'll convince me. Pleasure doing business. Take care. What would you like?
What do you have for...
It's got 260 left.
maybe
Let's
next
find
time
some more
then.
shit to sell.
Bloody rain.
Noble's Gauntless. Let's see.
What would you like?
I'll have a look at...
Another one of these.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Finally, a reasonable sum. Thank you, and a good day to you, friend.
Alright, I got that sword.
About Nick...
Got that?
You wanted us...
That's perfect.
Lovely.
I don't think you're a spy. Can't say for sure, but you seem all right.
What about Nickvard, then?
Nickvard asked me to do something for him. He must have admired my devotion to Lord von Bergoth. Either way, Nick looked troubled and not very healthy. He wanted me to fetch him something he lost outside the castle, and I told him I would. At least I could check to see if anyone was sneaking around about the castle. But then Nickvard clutched his belly and ran off. So I never found out what he wanted, or from where.
That's all?
Aye. If you run into Nickvard, ask him if he still needs it or whether he found it himself. I'll be going into war soon, so I don't have time for these things, see?
I'll tell him.
I looked at my preview showed it was stuttering, but looks like we're all right.
God bless.
I actually need to talk to the cobbler. Need to repair something. I'm gonna repair this while I'm at it.
Let's talk about the price.
Very well.
How's this?
Well, if you offer a little bit more, we can make a deal. Very well, then. Great. Happy to be of service. Take care, sir.
I'm gonna talk to Capon. I care less about this quest right now, dude. This is way too long.
Lord be with you.
Why the hell are you all the way up there, Capon?
What do you think about it?
Are you talking about the torturing?
What else? Seems to me you were all too willing to do that dirty work.
Well, was I supposed to do? It was a goodwill gesture. What's more, we finally have a chance to put the screws on someone who at least has some answers. Besides, from what you said, you don't particularly mind dirty work.
You're right. In short, it's our task.
But don't get the wrong idea. I'm also hoping we'll manage it without nasty shit.
I don't even know how to torture properly.
I don't even know how to torture badly. For things like that, nobles have minions.
Only now, the minions are...
Us. True. Come on. Let's get it over with as quickly as we can.
I've been thinking about that.
And? Are you ready?
Let's do it.
New blood? Did the last two get tired?
We're not Trotsky guards.
I don't give a fuck who you are. I still won't tell you anything.
Lord von Bergov thinks otherwise.
Aye? Then all three of you can go and hold hands on your way to hell.
Ha ha! We've got a joker here. Who are you?
Nobody important.
That's for us to judge, if you wouldn't mind.
And who are you, if you're not guards?
My name is Henry, and this is Hans Capon.
Sir Hans Capon to you.
We're here at the behest of Laura von Bergov, but we're not his soldiers.
Vermin just the same.
You know what? Let's try it the easy way. If you tell us what we want to know, nothing will happen to you.
Fuck off, bastard!
This is going nowhere. You know, my friend here is a blacksmith's son. And he knows well what to do with things like these tongues here.
You won't get anything out of me. Bigger men have tried. So take those tongues and shove them up your arse, you whoreson traitor!
Capon looks shocked.
They won't fit me, but they might fit you. Should we try?
Anything. Just spare me the jokes, please.
Let's do what we came to do. You can see there's no point in fooling around with him. Now you're going to talk, you fucking louse. Understand?
I'm not saying anything. Do as you will.
Someone must be in charge of everything. I want to know who.
Fuck off!
Your leader. Who is he? You think you can impress him, do you? By how heroic and tough you are. But you know how it really is? You're nothing to them. They've probably written you off long ago. Am I right?
Exactly.
The world is full of ingratitude. You're here trying to hold your tongue like a monk under a vow of silence, and they couldn't care less.
Well, there's some truth in that. I don't know him very well. They call him Jan.
Is that it?
I really don't know nothing. I ain't been with him long. But he seems like a straight-up bloke. He's got good ideas, and nobody would dare to go against him. Somebody in the region must be helping you. I'll tell you no more. Nothing. Go and crawl back to your von Berghoff.
You must tell me. Von Berghoff is no fool. It's obvious someone in the region is helping you.
If you tell us, maybe all this will end before you know it.
Look, von Berghoff clearly knows you have an ally. That's what he wants to know. Just tell me that one thing.
And then you'll kill me. Right? I'll tell you nothing. Fuck off!
I don't want to torture you, but I will. If you don't give me something I can use right now, you're in for terrible pain. I don't want to do it. I truly don't. But you know we have to bring von Berghoff some answers.
Kurva!
The name, say the name!
Olda! Sabine!
The groom. That's why he left his own wedding.
Jesus Christ! And what about the others?
Yo.
Once von Berghoff finds out...
All hell will break loose! But the people from the fortress are innocent! They know nothing!
Gnarly. Agnes. Good lord.
If you tell him, their blood will be on your hands.
Von Berghoff isn't a madman. He'll meet justice out fairly.
My arse!
Why did you ambush us? Over by Rock Tower Pond.
Fuck! That was you! I knew I saw you somewhere before. And I'm sorry it wasn't for the last time.
You slaughtered a party of messengers, you goddamn monsters! My innocent men!
In war, no one is innocent. All of you on von Berghoff's side deserve to die.
They were our friends.
You filth!
What? Satisfied now?
I'll show you.
Henry going here, boy.
You murdered my people, so enjoy this, you sack of shit!
Oh! Fuck.
But we're not on von Berghoff's side. We came to him to negotiate an end to this senseless war. Only your damn band of outlaws put a stop to that.
Ha! A likely story.
There's no point in explaining anything to this numbskull. A firm hand is all he understands.
You're not worth the effort. I think the interrogation is over.
We'll see what Lord von Berghoff has to say about it.
Go to hell! And von Berghoff too. I pray someone will send you there. Soon.
How do you feel?
Well, I can't say I feel too good about it. But in the end, it wasn't all that horrible. I mean, you had to squeeze him a bit. But I'm glad it didn't go too far.
He told us something, didn't he?
Well, that some fella called Jan is in charge. But what he came out with in the end about that Samin being an ally, I just can't understand it. Why, for God's sake, has Samin turned against von Berghoff? It's open rebellion.
Do you think the others in the fortress are in on it? Old Semin? Gnarly?
I hope they're innocent. But either way, it looks like a terrible mess.
Now, there's nothing to be done. We must tell von Berghoff what's really going on with Semin.
Don't think he'll be very pleased. Either way, we should go and see him as soon as possible and not drag things out. He's surely already waiting for us impatiently.
Bastards!
Alright.
Excuse me.
Get out of the way, bitch! You move slower than a cat while it's dying.
Good day.
Let's see what Otto has to say.
I bring news from the torture chamber.
Excellent. I will send for Burgrave Hashek. I want him to hear it too.
We interrogated that captive, as you ordered, sir.
And were you able to find out anything useful?
I think you'll find some of it useful, sir.
Speak then.
We got confirmation of what I already told you, sir. Old Asemin is in league with those bandits. And he left his wedding so he could ambush you.
That madman. I will make him pay for that. And what of his father? And the people in the fortress? Have they been covering for him all this time?
I'd say it was just him. Nobody else knew about it.
Why are you so certain?
The prisoner said so. And I don't think he lied to us.
Very well.
That's all we found out.
Very well then. In any event, the die has been cast.
This shit's about to pop off.
Get your men ready. You will go to Semin and deal with that traitor.
He won't escape punishment, sir. Lord Capon, Henry. We'll meet in the late afternoon by the stables in the upper courtyard. We won't wait for laggards, so be there on time.
This shit's about to pop off!
I'm sorry.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next.
Should we ride out for some?
Wait! We still have to wait for Hashek. Von Berg.
Are you surprised?
Well, I'm going to go to the stables and wait there for our departure.
All right. I'll wait with you.
There you are. Can we get going?
I'm ready.
I'm always ready. As many a wench will tell you.
So mount up and we'll ride out. The rest of the company will join us on the way. We've got a long haul ahead of us, so to hell with unnecessary nonsense. Let's ride.
What is it?
Are you... Excuse me.
We're stuck. Damn, Pebble's that much faster than your horse, Capon?
Conspired against our lord. We're going to get him.
Look at all of them mount up. Bro, this game is insane. Look at everybody going to their thing, mounting up on their horse. Bro, this shit's crazy.
Henry, you and Lord Capon have already been to Semi, haven't you?
Aye. In fact, I'd say I know my way around there pretty well. Why?
It's good to know the place you're going to when there could be trouble, knowing its strengths and weaknesses. Number of men, hiding places. So, I'll be counting on you if things go wrong there.
I hope nothing goes wrong. I don't believe old Semin has joined the bandits. Can I ask you, what actually happened when they ambushed you?
You don't even want to know, boy.
I need to know. They ambushed us, as well. We've got a score to settle with them, too.
I meant to say, I don't want to talk about it.
Well, if you tell me, maybe we'll learn something that will help us.
I suppose you're right. Even if it is an unpleasant memory.
Trust me. I know what you're talking about.
I'll tell it to you like this, boy. I'm an old soldier. I've seen a thing or two. But this was a massacre. They ambushed us from hiding. There was a terrible explosion, smoke everywhere, and they showered us with crossbow bolts and God knows what else.
Smoke?
I don't know what kind of devilment it was, but all manner of confusion broke out among our men. And they took advantage and spared no one. They killed his lordship's field surgeon, and even a maid servant on the cart. But the worst thing is, they killed young Master Albert, Sir Otto's page. I was fond of that boy.
Sorry to hear that.
He protected Lord von Burgo with his own body like a true knight. Saved him, and paid the price himself.
Not everyone has such metal.
Aye. Others would have shit themselves in his place. Only he was the son of a respectable family. And now Lord von Burgo will have to tell his father.
How did you manage to escape?
After the initial chaos, I managed to get a few men together and fight back. We had better armor, we gained a bit of advantage, and they fled.
Just like that?
Aye, gone. It seemed once they lost the advantage of surprise, they wouldn't risk it anymore. Or maybe they were going for von Burgo and his captain. Thought they were dead. Von Burgo.
Let's actually hit my main lever real quick.
Captain Thomas, the page, and the scribe were on the ground at that point.
Yeah, there's something to that. What about the prisoner?
We wounded him in the leg, so he was unable to flee with the others. He hid in the woods, but he didn't get far. They left him there. Didn't care about their own people.
Would you recognize any of them?
Damn right I would. They were masked. But if I see some bastard there with a cut-up leg or a scar on his face, it's clear they were in on it. And then there'll be hell to pay in Semine.
An eye for an eye.
A tooth for a tooth, exactly. And I intend to teach them that nicely.
They showed us no mercy at Rock Tower Pond either. One more thing, Burgrave. Their commander. Was he a big man in armor with a mace?
Aye, a mace. And he was damn good with it. That villain is no ordinary bandit, I'll tell you.
So we had the honor of encountering the same band. And did you see another fella there? Black armor, expensive ornate sword.
I don't think so. But if he's with them, we'll get him. Fear not, lad.
There was this captain.
Here we go.
Robard was his name. Good man. He said justice and his mace would catch up with those bastards. I hope he was right.
You bet he was. But it'll be the two of us who catch up with them. Open the gates for Lord Burgov's emissaries!
He looks like he's in on it, dude. I look like shit. I need to look better, dude.
It's about time you also let us in.
Welcome, Hashek. To what do I owe this, somewhat late visit, gentlemen?
Such a hearty welcome. Surely you wouldn't be angry at the Burgrave of Trotsky for merely passing by.
Certainly not. Be my guests.
Just passing by, eh? I don't suppose it's lodgings for the night you're after, gents.
You're right about that. You can stuff your lodgings. I'm interested in that youngster of yours. Where's Older? Are you hiding him?
What do you mean, Hashek?
Don't play games with me. We know everything. He helped ambush Lord von Burgo's company. So where is he?
My Older? But that's
a serious accusation, Hashek. Unless you've got evidence, I'd advise you and your old company to ride back to Trotsky on the double. You two, what's the meaning of this?
Let's talk it over calmly. Maybe it's just a misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding my arse. Just look at him. He knows very well what this is about.
You should tell us what you know, sir. For your own good.
Come on, spit it out. Where are you hiding him?
I've no idea what you're talking about.
Do I have to turn this place upside down? Stop bullshitting me.
How dare you?
I withdraw my offer of hospitality. Leave, knights. We're finished here.
You're the one who's finished if you don't get your head around what's going on here. In the name of Sir Otto of Burgo, I'm giving you your last chance. Talk!
My God, he may be hot-headed, but he never killed...
Go, puppy, go.
anyone.
Sir, no.
He's my only son, Hashek. I'll tell you where you can find that damned band. But don't take my Older from me.
Where the fuck do you think we are? In some market where you can bargain with me? Your son helped murder my people. And you expect me to let him go? Hand him over, or this place will be reduced to ashes.
You better listen to him, Lord Seming. This is a serious matter.
Do you not understand me? If you had a son, you wouldn't hand him over to the executioner either.
Keep resisting me, and I can promise he'll never make it to the executioner.
If you try anything, Hashek, I swear.
Shut your mouth, Gnarly. Everyone who's with those bandits is a vile traitor. And everyone helping them as well.
Burgrave Hashek is right, Lord Seming. Your son has committed a serious crime.
And he has to pay for his deeds. If you're innocent in this, stop resisting.
So be it. Do what you must, Hashek. I will not hand Older over to you willingly.
You've just signed your own death warrant, old man. At them! Smash these treacherous swine, and spare no one!
Protect his lordship!
To arms!
I'll kill you! Oh.
Make an effort!
Kill him? This one's mine.
Now you're finished. You got it like a stuffy.
Let's go, Gnarly. I'm sorry about this. You taught me a lot.
Don't be.
There's more of them.
Shit!
You still got me. You're fucking sorry.
Got them all.
Is this how you always parley?
Semyon knew full well he was hiding a murderer. If he'd cooperated, it'd all have ended differently.
You're right. They were covering for a band of murderers here, and old Semyon tried to fool us.
Turn the whole fortress inside out and bring me that treacherous swine immediately!
And what should we do with the other people?
Do whatever you want with them. If Older hears them screaming, maybe he'll come out by himself.
Hashek! You can't do this!
We'll search the fortress, and if Older is hiding, we'll find him for sure. But we'll do it without any more violence.
I'll do whatever the fuck I want and you'll obey. That's an order!
Yes, sir. Did you hear?
And don't even think of getting in my way.
You murderer! You won't get away with it.
Alright. Let's see if we can find this dude.
Excuse me.
No one anywhere.
I'll gladly turn this place upside down.
Where is he?
You're only making things worse for yourself, Older.
Damn, killed the bailiff's girl?
No one here. I have to go a different way.
That's kind of crazy. That looks suspicious.
Where's he hiding?
Is he in here?
I hope I find him before Hashek's men do.
Stop! Not another step!
So you were hiding here?
Fuck! You! You're with them!
Are you surprised? You got mixed up in horrible things, Older. Ambushing and killing innocent people.
Innocent? You seriously think they were innocent? Puh.
And what exactly did our men do to you, By Rock Tower Pond?
I didn't know they were yours. We were sure they were from von Berghoff.
So that's what it's about. You're waging a private war against von Berghoff?
Von Berghoff is a swine. A great lord who changes sides at a whim.
He promised to help bring peace and order to this country.
Nonsense. Who was it that had King Wenceslas imprisoned? His League of Lords. He hides behind the law, and at the same time breaks it himself. Just like the rest of the High Lords. It's all the same scum. Von Berghoff, von Rosenberg, Kunstadt, Lichtenberg, or whatever their names are. The thing that bothers me most is he got away from the ambush. At least one of them could have been taken out. One day you'll understand me, Henry. I didn't sell my honor. So go on. What are you waiting for? Kill me, just like you killed my family.
No way. You were involved in killing and stealing, and you have the deaths of our people on your conscience too. You'll face punishment for that.
Go on then, punish me.
I'm no executioner. You'll be punished by others.
If you give me up, you'll be signing my death warrant just the same.
That's not my concern. We're done here. I'm going for Hashek.
Well now, I must say you pleasantly surprised me. I had some doubts about you, so I came to check on you. I'm glad you refused to listen to this treacherous filth. That I don't have to punish you on the spot.
What happens now? Will we take him to Trotsky?
To Trotsky? This bastard doesn't deserve a trial.
You swine!
But... hey, Lord von Bergov needs more information.
Older's father told me that rabble is hiding out in Nabokov. He wanted to trade that information for the life of his son. The fool.
You'll burn in hell, Hashek!
This fortress will be reduced to ashes, as a warning to anyone who would stand against Lord von Bergov. And this one can stay here. There's no escape for him anyway.
God damn.
We should ride back. Report this to von Bergel.
Henry, I know it's not your fault, but I don't know if it was right.
And what were we to do? It was a hopeless situation.
I don't know, but all those people. Not long ago we were dancing with them at the wedding, and now, well, at least von Bergov ought to be satisfied.
That was crazy. I mean, all he had to do was give up his son, and everything would have been fine.
Are you blind?
He brought that upon himself. We didn't do anything. Be right back. Alright, we're almost back. Damn, dude, that was crazy. I liked them. I thought they were good people, but... obviously I didn't agree to the second part. But that night went crazy. See what von Berghoff has to say. This will better give us his loyalty. These guys suck at riding. Why do they take such wide turns? Where are we going, Hans? Excuse me, soldiers. Hans is going in bloody. I'm going in bloody. You bloody? Yep, you're bloody too. I'm sad I had to kill them. I liked them. But they were traitors. But they were fighting for the guy who I think is king. So how that'll turn out, we'll have to see. As if Bergov finds out that that's who he was fighting for. We going into his room?
We'll talk in the morning.
What? I just walked all the way up here for what? Maybe I will clean up and fuck you guys. Sleep and save. Nice little 6-hour rest, and then I'll eat.
Be careful, it's not safe.
Let's eat. I'm hungry. Let's see what Von Bergberg has to say.
We're back from Semine, sir.
About time, too. I want to hear Lord Capon's report. We will wait for him.
Sir, we've returned.
We're back from Semine, sir.
You all look satisfied. What did you discover, Lord Capon?
We found out that Alder was working with the outlaws the whole time, and left his wedding feast to ambush you along with them.
We wanted to arrest that rebel, but his father, Jan, wouldn't give him up peacefully. Unfortunately.
When it was all over, we searched the fortress and found Alder wounded.
Well, at least something. I hope you have brought him.
The Burgrave gave orders to kill him, sir. Just like his father.
What? You were just supposed to arrest him, nothing more!
But sir, he was dangerous.
Silence! What happened next?
Afterwards, we torched the fortress, as a lesson to anyone who tries to stand against you.
I hope someone disclosed where those outlaws are hiding.
Yes, fortunately. They've apparently occupied Nabokov.
Nabokov? The very same Nabokov where I sent you to gather information?
They must have fooled us perfectly, sir.
Pernicious swine. Oh well. We will soon catch that vermin.
What happened at Semine must never be repeated. It was slaughter.
I am the only one to decide what may and may not be repeated, boy.
But those were common folk.
Henry!
I do not condone what happened. Subjects mean money. The Burgrave should know better than that.
I know.
But we are at war. Don't forget that. That will be all for now. I will discuss the steps we shall take against Nabokov with Hashek and the Chamberlain. I will announce my plan to all my vassals and allies at the evening feast. I will be expecting you both.
Of course, sir. I need to clear my head for a while. Come for me in the evening so we can go together.
You're approaching a crucial point. Watch out. You're approaching a key point in the story. Once you talk to Capon, free access to the world will be restricted for a while. All side quests except Except demons of Trotsky can be completed later. Okay. Fucking wrong button.
How are you doing?
Not careful. Heartburn, creaking knees, backache every morning. I can't complain though. Look at Captain Thomas.
I definitely shouldn't have spoken up on that second one, but the first one was right.
Do you know when von Bergov plans to attack Nebokov?
I'm not a soothsayer. I don't know any more than you, Henry. I reckon he'll announce his plan to his vassals at the banquet.
But what can we do in the meantime?
Wait? What else? Try to amuse ourselves? You can manage that. Come and pick me up this evening, before the
Alright, now what do we do until then? Let's see if this guy can teach me something new.
Lord von Bergov sent me. I'm supposed to collect a gift in return for my services.
If he sent you directly to me, you must have made quite an impression on him. In that case, I'll give you one of our best weapons. What would you choose?
Short sword, that's my shit.
I'd like to take a short sword.
A weapon fit for both a squire and a knight. Use it with discretion and honor. If you want to train your combat skills, I'm at your service. After all, any weapon is only as good as the man who wields it.
What are you doing at Trotsky? You don't look like you're from around.
I'm from Prague, but I don't have your talent for trouble. I mean, you almost ended up on the gallows.
No, that was just a bit of a misunderstanding. That band that's been raising hell around here is to blame.
Aye, so I've heard. At any rate, you sure have a merry lord.
My lord is who he is, and I serve him for better or for worse.
And then you pay for his mistakes, eh? I know how that is. I served in Prague myself.
Really? You look like a noble to me, and well studied too.
Aye. That's what 3 years at a university will do to a person. But that's all in the past now.
You studied at the Prague University?
Aye. But my sword lessons have come in handier. That's why I'm here now. Von Bergov hired me as a personal guard and as a teacher of the local garrison.
Really? I'd like to see how people fight with swords in Prague.
That's no problem. I'll show you a few tricks. But you're not part of the garrison, so you'll have to pay.
I'd like to hear how things work at the university in Prague.
Well, it's not easy. Look.
Let's see. Speech. Let's see what I can do now. Final offer when a merger loses. That one helps a lot.
I'd like to learn a new combat.
Why not? If you have a bit of time, I can... If you are not afraid of fistfights, I was taught it by a good old...
I see you've got a dice table here.
Ah, I'd love to, but Father Nicodemus took me for everything I had. Oh, wait a mo. I may have something after all. The guards found something on this one thief they caught. Some sort of map. They thought it might lead... They wanted to go looking for it, but I took them...
I'll gladly play...
Let's get to it.
Alright, let's see. Devil said Saints. Three, 4, 5.
Good doggy. Good boy.
6.
I'm seriously curious about you, lad.
Oh, what a start. What a start. It's a great start for the boy.
Alright, that'll do. Like this.
Bust. No way he rolls again, right?
Finished. Your turn.
I'm cooking already. Oh, fuck.
It's yours.
But I should still win right here, boy. There it is. That's game.
Damn it, I'm so...
Sakra! Here, take it. I reckon.
There's my new sword. It's ugly as hell, but it's better. Let's go sharpen it.
Be careful.
Probably go take a quick bath and shit. Move. Nice good shot.
Stop fooling around.
Don't you dare cause any trouble.
Ah, don't worry. I'm a saint.
You'd better be.
You do have money, don't you?
Yes, don't worry.
Greetings to you.
I'd like to.
And
I'd like a pretty.
all right, but
I'll gladly pay you.
excellent. I'm sure you'll be very satisfied. That second round was on the house. See you next time, handsome. Good doggy.
Second round was on the house.
Look what I have for you.
That second round was on the house.
Christ, what?
Have you heard it?
I haven't come and pick.
I want to go try to find that girl again. I don't know if I can. She even up here? Like,
Stay close to the others. It's not safe here.
huh? Huh? Who are the others? Oh, it's the other side. Damn it! Damn it! Jump!
Oh, I see. You've got it all worked out. Just be careful you don't eat them out of house and home.
House and home. Finally, I get to see what's in here. Whose place is this and why is it locked? Hi, puppy. I've learned locksmiths.
About that lost... Please tell me you...
Not yet.
Tell me what you've learnt, then.
It looks like Nikvar brewed some sort of potion from the book. He told Regina it would restore his youth, but the potion didn't sit well with him. He must have spent a lot of time on the privy at the training grounds below the Crone. Bertha brewed a digestive potion for him, but it didn't work. When he wasn't shitting or writing notes to servants, he asked Hirsch to bring him something from beyond the castle walls. He lost something there, and then he vanished without a trace.
What do you think about it?
I have no idea.
I kept telling Nikvard, don't carry books around, you'll lose them. And what does he do? He loses it. It sounds like it happened in the privy by the guardhouse. At least it fell on something soft. Please look outside the castle under the guardhouse and bring the book and Nikvard back to me.
Oh. Oh, I should have known. Alright, we're gonna go get it. We're gonna go get it. Hopefully the gate's not locked. Hopefully the gate's not locked.
Easy, easy. Nice and slow.
Oh, it's open. Let's go.
Quick! Quick! Whoa, whoa. You must be Nikvard, eh?
Standing over the body.
Poor
What a
wretch.
fucking day.
All this shit. That's so gross.
You shouldn't be walking around by yourself. Awful things happen here. Ugh. It's starting to stink. It has to be me standing over the body. What a fucking day.
There it is.
How many more times am I gonna have to poke around in corpses and shit for that damn cradle?
Strauskowitz still hate me? Nope. Fine. And what's nice is I can fight people again down there, but...
Whoa! God bless you, sir.
I have the book for you.
Well, I must admit, I haven't had an apprentice this handy in a long time. Zinnik has nothing on you.
I didn't even look inside.
You had a treasure like this in your hands, and you weren't even curious to have a peek? Well, I suppose it's not for everyone. I'll have a look for myself.
Oh, I
This
could have
really
looked at
is
it.
something. But why is it all covered in shit, for fuck's sake?
Let's just say that it actually wasn't even in the cask under it.
Oh, refining saltpeter. Well.
So what now?
As long as Black Bertolt didn't make any mistakes in his calculations.
What Bertold? Oh, God damn it, Crazer, what's going on here? I'm tired of flying back and forth like a rag on a stick. I won't be led around by the nose. Will you finally tell me what's going on?
Believe it or not, all this secrecy had its reasons. But now I don't have to hide anything from it. It's time. We'll meet with the others in the lair, and there you'll learn the whole truth. You go ahead.
All right, then.
I gotta go. I gotta go back to the castle. Gotta go back to the castle.
Slowly. Nice and slow.
Okay. Oh. I'm late. I'm late. I'm late.
You've come just at the right time.
It looks like we'll eat and drink our fill before going into battle, eh?
It'll be mostly a lot of pointless small talk, if you ask me.
You're not looking forward to the feast?
I'm fed up with this waiting. I'd rather set out right now and wring the fuckers' necks one by one. And above all, I want to put that lying fraud from Nabokov in irons.
That makes two of us. We'll get him. Don't worry. I'm sure Von Burgov has good reasons for caution.
I hope so.
What's wrong? You seem like you're in a strange mood.
Are you surprised? After what happened at Samin?
It's appalling what happened at Samin Fortress.
Does that mean you're regretting your decision?
I thought I was doing the right thing. But now I'm not so sure. We should never have got involved.
True. I feel like I've walked through deep shit, and people can smell me from miles away. Whatever the rights and wrongs of it, I won't forget that horror as long as I live.
I understand. But let's drop it now and go and hear what Sir Otto has to say.
You're right. Let's go, before all that's left is a pile of bones and empty pitchers.
I want something like what Capon's wearing.
Lord Capon and his page. At last.
Good evening, friends. Join us, please, and sample what our kitchen has to offer. Wench! Pour Lord Capon some wine.
We have excellent Hungarian wine, sir.
Thank you. I won't say no. I'll be glad to drink to our upcoming victory over that rabble from Nabokov. And perhaps to an alliance against other such saboteurs throughout the Kingdom of Bohemia?
Well said. Just what I like to hear. What do you say to that, Ulrich?
It is certainly gratifying to hear a young lord expressing such concern for our country's fate.
True. It is admirable that you are determined not to betray your Uncle Hanush's trust. Our agreement stands, of course. But I'd like to remind all of you here that politics is mainly about making the right compromises, not hasty decisions.
We have the same interests, Sir Otto. We'll be happy to help you deal with those criminals at Nebokov. And let's hope that our cooperation doesn't end there. You know better than anyone how many similar bands plague our kingdom.
Well said. It seems Hanush and Redzig have an eye for capable and eloquent servants. As soon as we are finished with that rebel, I shall write a reply to your letter. But now to the business at hand, my friends. We discussed this long and hard, but we came to the conclusion that the best thing would be to catch them by surprise. And for that reason, we will set out for Nebakov at the crack of dawn tomorrow.
And we will string up the insolent bastard who commands the bandits from the nearest tree.
More wine, Lord Chamberlain?
No, thank you.
Is she with them?
The Lord Chamberlain needs a clear head. He will lead the assault on the fortress.
What? Sorry, sir. But did you say we'll be under Ulrich's command?
Who else? My captain is injured, and I am expecting an important visit. Unfortunately.
Aha. And may I know what the Lord Chamberlain's plan is?
Of course you may. It's nothing complicated. We'll pass through the Trotsky Gorge early in the morning and reach the fortress unobserved. A quick charge will get us over the palisade and we'll catch that rabble by surprise. They won't know what hit them. Ha ha!
I'm sorry, sir. But isn't that kind of frontal assault needlessly risky?
Risky? Peasants with pitchforks could handle that rabble. Have no fear, Lord Capon.
Well, that wouldn't be my plan.
My friend, send your servant to the smithy for armor and to see
Catherine, sir.
To see Catherine for wine for the journey. We'll move out as soon as the sun rises. Be so kind and get me another pitcher of the Hungarian wine, will you?
As you wish. Just a moment, Lord Chamberlain.
I promise, sir, that this will be my last wine today. The next wine I drink will be to celebrate our victory. Ha ha ha!
Your health, then, gentlemen. Eat, drink, and be merry. But don't overdo it. Tomorrow, I expect you to display your knightly valor for our rightful and joint cause.
Anything else, lad? Go and enjoy the feast, youngster, and drink to the success of our campaign.
Ah, junger Mann, komm her!
What's the discussion about, gentlemen?
We're just talking about the ambush on Lord von Bergoff's men.
Apparently, it was the same man who attacked your company by the pond.
Aye, no doubt about it. It's the same band of troublemakers.
Who got the better of you twice, eh?
Zweimal?
That's right. They say that at Nabokov, Lord Capon parleyed with someone pretending to be old Nabok. But in fact, it was none other than the leader of those disgraceful scoundrels.
Dann ist es ja kein Wunder that puffed-up Capon won't talk to us. He's afraid we'll make fun of him.
I'm sorry, sir, but Lord Capon did nothing wrong. It wasn't his fault.
Watch your tongue. You don't want Henry to take offense and fly off the handle again?
Ja, du hast recht. I went too far. If I've offended you, Henry, we can settle scores. I'm at your service. But if you'd rather try your luck, we can have a game of dice. That strikes me as a better option than going at each other with swords. Wie war das? Do you play dice, friend?
Washrooms upstairs.
I understand. Let's play then. But I'm warning you, you'll lose your shot.
We'll see.
Alright, let's get this dice going. Even dice, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, Fortuna. Möge der beste Mann gewinnen.
Damn, we're playing to 5,000.
Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything.
Let's go again.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know.
Bust. No, there's a 5 there. Shitty start, but points are points. Points are points.
Schön. Diese.
Bust. 5. Roll again.
Here.
Bust.
It looks like you don't even want to play.
It's all yours.
Last time I was watching, a farmer lost his breeches and his boots here.
If I was you, I'd take it. Das
If you were
war's.
smart,
That was a weak throw.
you wouldn't be so stupid.
Diese.
Fuck, dude, I need to win this.
Schön.
Bust. Bust. There's a 5 down there. Yeah. Roll again and bust.
Nein,
Oh,
gar nicht.
we didn't have such dice when I was young. We shaped them out of clay and played with them. And they were rounded and didn't have any numbers on them.
Dude.
Das
I've
war wohl
seen
nichts.
people play
Better
better,
than 3 ones.
but never worse.
Diese.
This game, dude.
Schön.
But yeah, he never fucking busts, right?
That's good.
Ah, thank
Has
the
to
Lord.
work out sometime.
Well, maybe
You have
I
to have a bit of
do the
sense
same.
and count the dice.
That's how it works. Okay. Oh, scared is gonna fuck it up.
Every prelate come down with cholera.
Here. Schön.
Bust, bust, bust. Roll again and bust. So 6 and a 6.
Das war's.
Too.
You're up,
You
my
could
friend.
throw better.
Those disputes with the monastery have done in end.
Not just any Englishman. They put their claws into
My God, is it still not over?
Worse than those damn burgers.
Take a nice
Even
3.
a fool gets lucky sometimes.
Up 800.
The burgers will buy us all out one of these
Oh, we
days.
got.
Someone should clip their wings.
So confusion. And worse still, some people get poor high nobility.
Right. That pack of thieves are bribing him to get our knightly titles.
Give me something good.
Too right. He should have beaten the life out of them. And taken their silver as well.
Who's winning? I forgot already.
Whose idea was that? I won't remember much of the journey there, I can tell you.
Alright. Come on. Bust. Bust.
Is it
Indeed. Another reason to have a drink.
Or the next one?
No way he gets anything. Bust, you dummy.
A good idea. This is soldier's business after all, isn't it?
Oh, bust. Oh, the resurrection kept him alive.
My legs are starting to hurt from all this standing around.
Oh, give me something good.
I've seen people way better, but
Fuck.
never worse.
Here.
Did he take the
I'd
3
prefer a
6s?
short game to a long one like this.
Only yesterday, it was flapping around in
Bust. Fuck this game.
Schön.
You better take your shit, dude. You're in a bust. Bro. This game's fucking horseshit. And he's just gonna get his points because he got the resurrection. Bro.
Was ist los? Oh, it's all yours. If you think it will help you.
Let's drink, my friend.
Here.
Hungarian, they say. So let's hope it won't do us any harm.
It's an absolute disgrace that those Hungarian devils
Schön.
are also Christians.
You mean the Cumans?
knew it'd be good. I said as much.
Need a big roll here.
Who let him in, eh? Margrave Jobst and his ilk.
They want the kingdom all to themselves, so they can rob and plunder. It's clear as day.
Nein, gar nichts. I'm done.
Just need a 5.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know.
Yeah, I know you want to play.
Das war's. That was a weak throw
I've never
anyway.
seen anything like that.
Oh.
Here. Diese. Zum Schloss.
That was a good game, Fran.
Speak for yourself.
The Lord giveth. Let's hope you...
Get the fuck out of here. I'm going downstairs.
I'm sorry.
Huh.
Greetings. Can't it wait till morning?
Excuse me, have you seen Catherine?
What do you want her for?
I'm supposed to get some wine from her for Lord Capon, but I can't find her.
For that handsome young man? I'll go and get it and you can forget about that ninny Catherine.
Well, the thing is, they told me...
Forget it. God knows where that cow's got to again. I ain't seen her all evening. But don't worry. I'll be happy to give you wine for Lord Capon myself. I'd just like to ask if you could open the spice chest for me in the meantime. The lock got stuck again and won't open for love nor money.
Who locked it like...
Nobody.
What? Again? Sure.
Thanks. Yeah, have a nice evening.
I've opened the spice chest for you.
Really? That's clever. I won't bother locking it again from now on. If someone pinches something, here's some Hungarian wine for your journey. And give my regard. May the Holy Virgin watch over you. God be with you, sir. Christ, pardon me.
See, Catherine's a spy. Let's go see what the armorer's got.
What do you need, sir?
I'm supposed to collect armor and a sword for my lord.
Oh, but that horse
The
is
fuck
already
is a-
bolted on clean out.
What? You don't have anything?
Lots of other knights were here. You should have come earlier, that's all.
But Chamberlain Ulrich himself sent me here.
I'll be happy to give you what's left, but it ain't the... I reckon you'll have to do the mending and sharpening yourself.
As you wish. But I'll go and tell the Chamberlain. You think he's going to get his fingers burnt because of you?
What? Ulrich is my friend.
And I have friends among the local nobles who the Chamberlain surely won't want to annoy.
All right. Maybe I was a bit hasty. I'll find you something better. I still have this left. Take it. It's yours.
See now? Where there's a will,
There's a way.
If you want something done, you have to do it yourself.
You silly doggy.
Where's Catherine?
Anything else, lad?
I'd like to speak to Sir Otto.
Certainly.
Would I be right in assuming nobody else knows about the content of our message yet?
Correct. And that is how it will stay, until I decide on my reply to Hanush.
What about the League of Lords? Do you think you'll convince the other nobles as well?
Careful now, young man.
The war hurts everyone without exception. And that each one of us has to consider what he can do for peace in the land. You can show what you can do tomorrow, when we settle scores with those bandits.
We'll make short work.
I'll try not to let you down, sir.
Certainly.
Let's play dice.
Sehr gut. There's nothing...
I understand.
Can't be helped. Someone has to win.
I'm broke.
I'm not local, so I'd like to introduce myself.
We're not local either, but we've already heard of you.
Aye. Mainly about your brushes with the law. Truly amusing escapades, if what they say is true.
Well, we had a couple of misfortunes, but...
Only that the village yokels took you for beggars and clapped you in the stocks.
Well, after you'd beaten up a couple of them, including the local bailiff's son.
Well, as I said, we had a couple of misfortunes.
Of course, no offense intended. We're glad to meet you.
My name is Olbram, and this is Yeshek of Bor.
What about tomorrow? Will you join us in the attack?
Of course. I've brought so many men we could take the Barkov on our own.
I hope you'll leave room for us as well, Yeshek.
Have no fear. The main thing is that old Lord Nebag doesn't drop dead before we can save him.
Well, if we burn down his castle, he's bound to have a fit.
I think Sir Yaramir will be pleased if we get rid of those scoundrels without needless damage.
Aye, aye. Old Yaramir was always... He toiled all his life to build it.
Yet it's nothing more than a hut on a rock.
All the better for us. We'll take the hood in a trice, and then relieve Yaramir of a few barrels.
I can't wait to see the look on his face when he finds out how much the rescue will...
He'll be happy to give us the wine. Better to be a...
Any news, gentlemen?
Yes. We were just talking about the...
What's that? Some book?
Nobody knows, but the name is true. Apparently Sir Otto paid a fortune for this finger in Prague.
Sounds like some holy relic, doesn't it?
Aye. But it occurred to Olbram that it might be some new castle bell.
I heard him telling Chaplain Nicodemus that the castle needs a new bell. Throwing around coin like that when there's a war on is a sin, I tell you.
But our Sir Otto has deep pockets, and the war hasn't changed that. Quite the opposite, if anything.
Aye. once you get involved. You and Lord Capon are here on political business, aren't you? You're envoys of Hanush of Lipa, and the king's favourite, Radzig Kobyla, right?
Yes. We brought a message from Sir Hanush and Margrave Jobst. Now we're just waiting for Lord Bornbergov's reply.
What does Margrave Jobst want?
To end the war, I think.
Well, well. Jobst himself wants to make peace with the...
Aye.
Interesting. Yet it was him who was at war with Wenceslaus just a year ago.
Hungarian, they say. So let's hope it won't do us any harm.
It's an absolute disgrace that those Hungarian devils are also Christians.
I'm sorry. I don't know your name, my lady.
This is Johanka of Zhernov, Henry.
Pleased to meet you.
I know who you are. My companions here talked about you. And the stories were somewhat madcap, if you don't mind me saying.
Nothing more than a couple of silly...
The pond, the stocks, and the gallows. Quite a nice series of misunderstandings, if you ask me.
Your life was on the line more than once, young man.
You're right, Father. And not just my life, Lord Capon's as well.
Well, that sounds interesting.
So much
Wouldn't
talking.
you tell me about it? I'd love to hear about adventures right from their hero himself.
I'll be glad to tell you my story. Where to begin?
The best place to begin is at the beginning, isn't it?
You're right, of course. That would be best. Lords Hanush and Radzig entrusted us with delivering a message to
What is up with this audio?
It's a long way from our home in Ratai. So we made camp by a pond to bathe a bit before presenting ourselves to the local lord. We didn't have time. They killed without mercy. And we had no choice but to jump into the water and swim for our lives. I can't swim, you see.
Truly divine intervention, my son.
Truly
Well, what can I say? Nothing much apart from the fact they almost stuck me like a pig.
No doubt. But that's just what interests me.
We were saved by a good-hearted old woman. But later, we got involved... Well, the brawl was started by my... Even more humiliating than having the local guards pour, slops.
No,
But it's true. Everyone thought we were stinking vagabonds, which led to a whole misunderstanding.
Bailiff Thrush put them in the stock.
Yeah, like I said, they took us for ragamuffins.
Fair enough. But out with it now. Why did they punish you?
I admit the bailiff was right to punish us. But we would have won the brawl otherwise, my lady.
Excellent. I think people are wrong about you. You're a sincere and brave young man, Henry.
And rather entertaining company.
Yes, I agree. It's a pity my good friend didn't hear your story. She would have been very interested.
Who do you mean, my lady?
Unfortunately, she just went outside to get some fresh air. But the easiest way to put that right would be to go and find her. Would you escort me, Sir Knight?
Certainly, my lady. I'd be honored to escort you.
Excellent. I'm sure the learned gentleman will think it's a lovely night. A lovely summer night. It was horribly stuffy inside. Thanks for rescuing me from the claws of those two old vultures.
Yeah, of course. But I thought...
I know what you thought. Some men are terribly slow-witted, that's all. Like my late husband. But maybe I underestimated you, eh?
I don't think you're the kind to fall for pretty poems.
Well. Finally an exception that proves the rule.
I'm no good at poetry anyway.
That's enough talk, silly. Embrace me. Let's enjoy this night. It wasn't made for sleep, after all.
9 hours? That wasn't supposed to happen. I might have to go back.
I've got your armor and wine for the journey.
Let's see what von Bergov sent me then.
I'm gonna give that blacksmith Ostener a kick up the ass.
What do you mean? It's not that bad.
Well, if it hadn't been for me.
What about you? Ready for battle?
Ready. We can go.
Excellent. I can't... But so what? Let's go. I can't wait to put that fraud from Navarco in our hands. With the force we have, we'll take their little fortunate tries. What do you think? What's wrong? Don't tell me you don't fancy going into battle. Ah, I see I won't get much conversation out of you this morning. Is that the fault of last night's feast? Or are you just bored and missing real adventure? If that's what it is, your blood should soon start flowing again, my friend. And when we've dealt with that band, Hanush is sure to acknowledge that I've made up for my mistake. Everything will be back to the way it was before. Audentis fortuna juvat!
I was trying to fucking talk to him. Oh, now people used to talk shit on my horse because it was cheap and broke. But now that I upgraded him, they love him.
How was the Hungarian wine, gentlemen? I hope you don't have sore heads this morning.
Don't worry, Lord Chamberlain. My head is clear. A real knight knows how to behave on the eve of a battle.
What about your faithful servant and protector here?
I'm ready for battle, sir.
I'm glad to hear it. Sir Otto has charged me with keeping you safe. I hope you don't have anything against me escorting you today, Lord Capon.
I can't say what an honor it is for me. I suppose someone doesn't want me to mess up again, eh?
But Lord Capon, taking care of our guests is right and proper.
You, Sir Ulrich, should worry about not getting too many bloodstains on you today.
We all have our orders, and mine are to defeat that band of scoundrels in Nebarkov. Why dally, then, when we have work to do? To battle, gentlemen!
To battle.
Open the gate! We're moving out.
Oh, shit. Cinematic. We moving. We mobbing. Oh, shit. That's not what my horse looks like. The fuck? That's not what I'm dressed like either. The fuck? Yo, but we have so many men compared to what they have.
That outlaw and his band really fucked with us last time, eh?
I'm just hoping he won't fuck with us again now.
There aren't enough of them that can tackle this kind of force.
True enough.
And to think, I drank a toast with that fucker. Christ.
I hope you enjoyed your wine, Lord Capon, since old Nevac was chewing on dry straw in his own cellars.
Don't you worry, Chamberlain. I'll see to that sneaky fucker in person.
You two are pathetic. I get the impression you're afraid to go into these woods, even with an army around you.
Yeah, I think I can see now why your lord barely escaped with his life. Maybe his captain underestimated the foe as light-heartedly as you.
Weigh your words carefully, young man. You didn't fare any better yourselves.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'll be a lot more...
Oh, shit. Pebbles!
What the? My God! Where? Christ! Hey! Can't get out.
Give me your hand.
Bye.
Come on! Go!
Yeah, I'm coming.
Bastard!
Get to use my new
No,
sword.
It really pissed me off. We have to get out of here. But we can't go back. We'll find our way through. Quick! Down the path!
Cordoba! I'm wounded!
Burn in hell!
Who am I fighting?
Take that, man, you bastard! No! Oh! Hey!
Capon!
Henry!
Hands!
Help me!
Christ, I had to go to him.
Come on. Oh. All right. Bro, what is going on? Who's hitting me?
Help me! He wounded me badly!
I'm chopping you up, bro.
Capon! Hands! Christ, I had to go to him.
What was that?
Come on! Try to help me for fuck's sake! My God! Henry!
Ow!
Grab the Chamberlain and let's get out of here! We have to get away! So help him!
I'm here. I'll help you.
Fucking scum! Whoresons! Bastards! Curs!
Huh.
Oh, it's dead! Let's get out of here!
Okay, that was fucking pointless. Was he supposed to die? Like, I don't...
Capon!
Henry!
Hands!
Help me!
Christ, I had to go to him.
Let's go, Capon. Me and you.
Let's see what you can do!
Capon! Hands! Christ, I have to go to him.
Bro, shut up.
We'll kick your asses. You're dead.
Taste my steel!
Chop him up.
Fucking horsons. Now I'll show you. Nice hit. I'll hack your arm off. Don't spare him. Come on, find a way out of here.
What the fuck is going on?
Come on, Henry. We have to get away.
Then let's get away. Come on.
Go on then. Make a fool of yourself.
Come on.
What do you stand for?
Capon! Hands! Christ, I have to go to him.
Quick! Down to the mill and across the stream! Christ! It's the same everywhere! What a massacre! I got him! Watch out, Henry! There are shooters behind the wagon! You're mine! Hey, get him! You got it!
One chopped your ass, bitch. Right over the head.
We have to get to the mill. We'll lose them on the other side of the stream.
What is going on? I'm confused on what's going on. I mean, I know we're getting attacked, but like this.
Capon! Hands! Christ, I have to go to him.
We have to get out of the gorge and down.
Capon's cooking. Oh. I said that he got murked.
Hans! Hans! Look at me! Hans!
It's the guy. Oh, I can fight them all. Come on.
That'll do! We'll surely get a nice fat ransom for Lord Capon Kratstein.
You'll have to take him first.
My boy, courage is a thing of honor.
But what you're proposing isn't courage. It's foolhardiness.
Well, better to have honor than to sneak up and ambush people from hiding.
It works, though. War is a nasty business. And it is better to have your head on your neck and your foe on his knees than the other way around.
Now, what is a coward turn to banditry? You should have been a knacker. You'd still have your head on your neck. And your own seat in the tavern.
Shut your stupid mouth. You have no idea who you're talking to.
Yeah, to a weasel. Who shoots from the bushes instead of a fair fight.
You think so, huh?
Why dirty your hands with him, Captain? One shot.
I'm actually starting to think this young knight deserves a fair chivalrous duel. If he's good enough, I'll let him live.
I need to heal.
So, my boy, let's see what you got.
Need to heal.
I'm not afraid of anyone but God Almighty.
Murked his ass.
Damn it! You're good.
Shishka, you all right?
Do you reckon you can trust an outlaw to keep his word of honor?
The best laid plans of men don't always come to fruition. As the saying goes, man proposes, but God disposes. And then boots you right in the balls. All I wanted was a quiet life. Nothing more. Take it easy. Have a bit of fun now and again. And not piss anyone off too much. Apart from the Uzit's bailiff. But that's a different matter. But there's spiteful tongues everywhere. Well, you know how it is. And they complained about me to the man up above.
What? Him?
No. The bishop!
And then they kicked me out, saying I was a disgrace to the parish.
What disgrace? A man has to enjoy himself from time to time. They couldn't just kick you out for nothing, though, could they?
Let me make it clear. I am the very paradigm of Christianity. But the church has more priests than parishes. So all it took was a bit of spiteful gossip. And then someone else got my parish.
Aye. Folk can be swine.
So actually, it suited me fine when Anush and Radzig's boys went missing, and I could hit the road to look for them. My nag Bibiana is happy to stretch her legs a bit finally, even though she's well past her prime. She's so unused to it. When I tied her up by the gate here, she nearly gave me a kick.
What boys are you looking for, if you don't mind me asking?
It's no secret. I need to find them. So I'll be grateful if you can tell me anything.
I'll be glad to help, Father.
It's these two young fellas that recently set off for Trotsky with a letter and haven't come back. One's a blue-blooded fledgling and the other's a smart-ass smith. Does that ring a bell?
Ah, Sakra. Everyone who was at the Semine wedding knows them two. They caused such a ruckus that they was nabbed and locked up in Trotsky.
Well, I never. I'll go straight there, then.
Well, Father, the thing is, a big force left the castle this morning, and they were ambushed in the ravine in the Barkov Mill. A terrible massacre. Folks say all hell broke loose there.
Folks do like talking about hell.
Seriously. I heard the Trotsky Chamberlain himself copped it, and his whole company with him. And most likely, your friends and all. I'm sorry.
What? Who's that? You said they were locked up. How could they be in the Chamberlain's company?
Annie and Kuba from the Barkov Mill saw it. They managed to get away when it all started, and I think they said they saw them two there and all. Ask them yourself if you want. They're in the barn round the back. Kuba took a hammering, but he's well enough to talk.
They could be mistaken, though, couldn't they?
Well, if you want to be sure, you can go and see for yourself, Father. The ravine ain't far from here. From the inn, follow the road east till you get to a big crossroads. And at the chapel there, head down towards the forest. Oh, by all accounts, them bodies are still lying there. I hope to God it was over quickly for them.
Surely not all of them. Those two lads are as tough as old boots. Well, thank you, in any case. I'll go and ask around, and God willing, I'll get them in one piece.
Hope dies last. I'm sorry I haven't better news for you. Safe travels, Father Godwin.
God bless you.
Didn't you hear that the king himself announced that everyone should have a good bow on hand?
Which king would that be? Greetings.
What do you know about the battle in the ravine?
Nobody knows what happened there. It's all just gossip and...
Has anything else happened in these parts?
Afraid so. Semine Fortress burnt down, but nobody really knows how it happened.
Well, deal.
God bless.
Go ahead and tell Franz.
Greetings.
All right.
So, how does it taste? Today's batch turn. Oh, well, eh?
All right. That'll be it for me. Good stream. This shit is really picking up. This game is insane. It's really fucking insane. Like, honestly, one of the best, craziest games I've played in a very long time. And I'm barely scratching the surface of the story and what there is to do, so. Probably, I mean, this will be all story for a while, so I probably won't play until next stream, which I'm going to try to get going tomorrow. If not, Friday. Until then, y'all, be safe. Enjoy your days. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.